right, so we are here with Vickie deVos at Fleet Tax Services. How you doing? She always beats me. So anyway, so we're going to talk authorities in this one. So if you are a owner operator or maybe even a driver that's thinking of starting your own trucking company, and we're not talking about just signing on with a carrier. We're talking about you're going to be your own carrier. What are some of what's the basics? How do you set up authorities? Just give us the
where
basics.
to start. Basically, I would say the biggest thing is once you know that you're definitely committed to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look into insurance first.
Okay.
That's honestly the biggest, because without insurance you can't go anywhere.
Okay.
Right? If anything's going to stop you, 10 chances to 1 is going to be the insurance.
So how do I know where I'm going to be? So I've been running around Ontario, and I've got this great idea that I can make millions hauling to New York State.
Yeah.
And I'm going to haul. I don't know what I'm going to haul. I'm going to haul. Do we have to know what we're going to haul?
Yep. Yep.
So I have to kind of know. I guess before somebody can come looking into this, they have to kind of know if they have a customer.
Definitely.
Right?
It's like opening up a store and not knowing who your market's going to be.
All right. So you already got to kind of have a customer, or at least know who your customer will be.
Yeah.
So you have to know what products roughly you're going to haul.
Exactly.
And I'm sure they're within category. Are they in categories?
That's right.
General freight, hazmat.
Can be changed. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, and then so once we've got that, someone's going to look into insurance. Now, are they going to purchase the insurance, or are they going to just find out about insurance?
Yeah, that's right. What I recommend is be like insurance and corporation. Sort of work on both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
So if you have, if you're incorporated, it's just an extra personal insurance, you know what I mean, or company insurance, right? So you want to be incorporated, because if you have to redo if you have to incorporate later, you choose to incorporate, let's say years down the road, you go through the whole process all over again. Okay. Other than being approved by your insurance, because you already have that in place.
All right.
Right?
Okay. So we need to incorporate,
yes.
and then we need to look into insurance and know how much it's going to be.
Well, excuse me. Yeah, so you're going to do 2 things. Cost. You know what I mean? And what's going to, like, what you're looking at that way, because you may say, wow, like, I'm not making as much, or it's going to, this is going to cost a whole lot more to get into, And the other that a lot of people don't understand has changed is you have to show 3 years minimum working experience.
Okay.
With no verifiable insurance.
Okay, so if I'm a driver, if I'm starting this up, I have to have at least 3 years of driving experience.
Exactly.
Right, and then confirmed driving experience, and then what? With no violations or certain violations?
Depending. I'm not the insurance. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the insurance would want it'd be like getting insurance for your car. They'd want to see a clean abstract, clean records, those kind of things.
Exactly.
Okay, and then do you have to? So once I've got some insurance, I think I can get the insurance, and it's going to be within reason for me to do this.
Yep.
Okay, then what happens? They come into you, and how long does the process take?
Generally, so once they've got that going, I have carriers come in, and I ask for at least an hour to sit down.
Okay.
And then we'll go through everything that it takes. And we're going to ask, I'll go through an authority binder,
right.
Basically, and just take them from step 1 of what the binder is going to look like and what's required. So CVR. So a lot of carriers will start just with Canada, without going into the U.S. Right? So we'll start with the CVR, and then we'll go through, what it takes and what you have to have for that.
Okay.
Right, and we'll sign off on the forms, and I'll get that redone. We do need a copy of the incorporation ahead of time, so we can have them pre-filled. Otherwise, the appointment then turns into 3 hours, and so we'll get it pre-done for you. And then we'll walk through the binder. Next, we would get into what it would take to IRP. Yeah. And what the documents are that you need, and I'll give you your homework list. Okay. Okay, that you got to come back with these, and these. And then as we're going through, if you're going into the U.S., what it takes for your U.S. authority, and drug and alcohol, and what options you could go with, what different consortiums are out there, what your options are. Okay. And I'll give them these options when you're crossing the border. Right. To do your ACE and your ACI. These are your options. Here are a few ones that we recommend. You know what I mean? But anybody that they use, and we'll go through all those steps, and it really is a lot in that hour and a half, and that's just sitting.
Okay, so that's just to get the paperwork kind of started.
That's right.